Was your full race weekend in charge of a European racing series team? How do you feel? How did we do? Alright guys, hello and welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager with me, Spacefish. This game, I've not played in ages. I've literally not played this in ages because the recordings I've shown you guys so far have actually been, I think 2 years back. So I did decide to still use those because I did really enjoy myself there, and I built a team with you guys and I just wanted to show you what I already did. And now we're finally getting to the current recording, so welcome to 2020 everybody, I guess. And I hope you enjoyed the episode so far. As you can see, first things first, there is no music in this game anymore because I muted it. Because, well, I mean, I don't know what's up with the game music, but it's definitely very, very copyrighted. And, whoa, that was actually somebody just subscribing to me live on the recording. That's super awesome. I mean, sorry for the quick disturbance, but, quick shout out to Ahmed Manzoor. Thank you very much for the subscription, mate. Welcome to the channel. I usually only do that on my Twitch streams, but apparently that now happens live on recordings as well. But yeah, so we're back in the game. We are still where you guys all know that we are. I honestly sort of don't know where we are. I'm pretty sure we're currently done with the first race. So it's certainly going to be a bit more management for the first part. And then let's see, maybe we can get into the next race already. Maybe it's going to be a bit more of management. But I'll definitely have to find my way back into the game at first. So we're at 25 million pounds. Which is interesting, because I don't recall myself changing the currency of this game to pounds. So, maybe we can just quickly... Maybe not. Change? Yes. Okay, let me, get things in here that I'm used to. So, 25 million euros. The pounds didn't quite change everywhere, I suppose. But yeah, I can sort of work a bit better with that. So, I've got some messages about the race. This is just wow. Okay, looks like the game's still in German, huh? Did I not change that? Can I change that in here, or do I have to change that outside the game? Looks like I have to change that outside the game, so I will be right back with you. Alright guys, and here we are, back again. So, back in English, back with the proper numbers and everything, and yeah, pretty happy now. So sorry for that. As you guys may still remember, I did have to build a totally new PC, because, well, my old PC sort of sadly fried itself. I mean, it's still sort of usable, but just not really, I don't know, the graphics part of it. I'm really not sure if it's the main board that fried itself or the GPU, but one way or another, that is why I have obviously now reinstalled the game, and everything had to be set up new. And, well, as my default language in Steam is still set to German, all the games get installed in German in the first place as well, and thus that little incident happened there. But looking at the mails now, well, this is just some correspondence of journalists and stuff. Car condition update. Well, car condition, they need to fix it first. I do remember that. Interview. Do we want to do an interview, guys? I think it's time for our first interview, isn't it? Let's do it. Was your full race weekend in charge of a European racing series team? How do you feel? How did we do? I don't quite remember, but I think we didn't do too bad, didn't we? Didn't we meet our sponsor goals? I feel great. It was a wonderful weekend, let's say that. Okay, so it doesn't seem that had any effect on things. Usually these interviews can have positive as well as negative effects, depending on what you're being asked, what happened before, and what you say. But this one apparently didn't have any effect. Okay, quick report of the performance. Okay, we can just compare that next time. Hard-fought win is just some more correspondence of things. And, well, pit crew. Oh, pit crew. I mean, pit crew we can probably improve on, can't we? It's always the question, because, I mean, obviously pit crew costs us a bit more, but then again, Fixing and tires. So yeah, you can kind of see what's relevant and everything. I'm pretty sure we went through that already. But, you know, front jack will be a good thing to have somebody to replace that. Got good guy for rear jack. But let's see if we can get a good front jack, dude. This one doesn't seem too bad. I mean, it's a 6 at least. What do we have here? A 4. Let's do it. I think we can make a move on that. He's got quite a bit of stamina as well, which is great. Low mistake chance. Let's confirm. Get that guy in. And, I mean, we don't have a replacement front jack yet, so I don't think we will fire this guy or anything, but we can at least swap him through, kind of up the attributes, up the pit stop time. It's always a very, very necessary and important part of things. So, other than that, I mean, staff we already took care of in the last episode. I'm pretty sure drivers and everything we have a few. I mean, I think these are our temporary drivers, right? So we will potentially, eventually have to take care of that too. But, I mean, we do have a scout. We have a few dudes here that he's meant to scout, so she's actually, she's interesting. She doesn't have too much development left in her. So that's something, but like 3 stars? It's actually not too bad. Okay, something to consider. I think I'm gonna wait for a few more of these scouting, results, and then we'll see about that. Now, looking at the team, my job is very secure. That's always great to hear. We've got a factory in our HQ here. I don't think we're financially in a position to actually upgrade like any of the buildings. While we do have the 25 million bucks, you know, we do obviously lose money every race now, because we do, like, the way that our budget works is we get a good bunch of money at the start of the season, and then well, we kind of got to stay in a good financial territory, and usually the sponsorships are not quite enough to keep ourselves there. We don't actually have a slot 3 filled yet, which is interesting. Maybe we can find something there sometime. But yeah, okay. Now, car though. Car. So we can improve parts, which apparently we can't. We can design new parts, and we can change what parts we have fitted. Now, designing new parts is important, and as you guys can see here, we can kind of see what's crucial for the next race. Wings in this kind of series that we're in right now are just a fixed thing, like we can't change anything about them. Everything else though, we can take care of, and we're kind of still in original parts everywhere. Now, gearbox, I would kind of like to go for a new gearbox. Let's look at this. So we've always got these attributes here, and I think it's based on our lead designer that we can... Why do we have such a bad lead designer? Maybe we didn't take care of that yet, did we? Where is my staff? Here, yeah. Scout designers, okay. Let's see, I mean, worlds, okay, maybe we can just sort this by racing series. European racing series, sorta, would be good. Mariana is sort of set to go somewhere, so that's interesting. Nahuel is obviously very good already, but he costs a lot of money. I think we can't really afford him. Mary is further than Mariana already, but has less potential left in her. And Ruby's actually kind of interesting, but she's in another series. I'm not quite sure she would be interested. Brakes are pretty bad. Okay, let's check Mariana out as well. I mean, she's obviously got quite the way to go. Like, she's got a lot of potential in her. But she's only good at front wing, and that doesn't actually matter for us, so probably not the right person to approach there. I don't know. I would kind of like to try my luck with, who did we have? Ruby, right? I mean, she costs 90k per race, so it's not too bad, I wouldn't say. if we can get her to come... Yeah, no, okay. So yeah, that's kind of the thing. We're in a series where it's just kind of hard to find. Oh, I mean, she's interesting. She's actually interesting. Kind of got a good balance of things. I mean, rear wing, yeah. Oh, he. Ha, sorry. Sorry, dude. Do we want to try that? I think that's worth a try, isn't it? Oh, he is negotiating? Are we negotiating with him? Oh god. Okay. Let's maybe do that later then, okay. I do want to design a new part regardless, but our designer is currently kind of bad, so maybe we'll start with like a cheap part first. So we'll just go brakes. And we've got like these attributes to choose from, right? Like I think depending on how good the designer is, we can put more things into here. And well, from a reliability standpoint, we always start at this 40 and 100%, and then we can, well, I mean, unless we up it with any of these parts, and then we can sort of keep pushing that up by improving the parts over time, but I'll show you guys that in a second. So, well, the red zone I don't really care about. Deceleration plus 25. Okay, so this has a risk level to it, right? So risk level means that it could happen that eventually the Motorsport Association of this racing series just comes at us and says, well, that's an illegal part under the regulations, and thus you will be fined something and we'll remove that illegal part from your vehicle. So we don't really want to have that happen. And I'm really not a fan of going that risky way, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to get this. I'm pretty happy with that. And, well, no slots available, so we will kind of have to stick with that. But look at this. So right now, this will be a part that gives us between 5 and 37. Like, we can probably get up to 37 in the very end with everything, that's going to be available. We'll have to improve it over time, obviously. But I think compared to the stock parts, that gets us a lot further. So we will get that part built. Obviously, it costs us a bunch of money. But we do need to improve on our vehicle design. That's going to be 5 days and 22 hours. The car is going to have to get fixed too. And I think we can sort of hit continue here. So car repair is going to be complete here. And it seems... Oh, we got sponsorship offers, and I think we got some mail now down here. You can see how far we were on that too. So, car repair finished. Okay. And down here we can now improve parts, which I think we'll have a quick look at that in a second. But yeah, as you guys can see, here's kind of like our part performance, and obviously we're way behind what's the average on grid. So we definitely need to improve on that. And then we have the chassis stats, which is a totally different thing. That's kind of determined at the start of each season, depending on how much money you actually push into the chassis at the beginning of the season. So full 1-star right now, good stuff, but that will change next season, hopefully, if we can sort of maintain a good budget and have a good bunch of extra money left over at the end of the season. But improving parts. So it does seem that we already started improving things, reliability mainly, last time, but well, I think we will maybe we can keep improving that to like 70-ish%. Other than that, reliability doesn't look too bad, and I think I kind of want to push performance further. Now, we can always look at the next race here. Can we look at the stats needed? Yes. And then we can kind of see, you know, I mean, this is obviously fixed, but acceleration and medium speed corners, so gearbox and suspension are going to be the primary focus for that race. Now we can kind of see here, gearbox is already pushed, suspension is not though. So is this at 0 performance right now? I didn't even realize that was a possibility. It's actually interesting. Also, why are we focusing on brakes when that's not really a main? We should have done suspension. Why did I do brakes? Well, anyways, we will work on the performance of these and kind of push that alongside, but well, not as a major focus right now, if that makes sense. And then maybe we can do I think we can up that brake performance afterwards, and then our newly developed brake will go into this car right here. So this is obviously like different cars, right? It's like, well, one car, Andre's car has this, and Faith's car has that, so that's why. There's 2 sets of brakes, 2 sets of engines, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, cool. That's taken care of. Now we got slot 3 offers. And, well, I mean, those are all ginormous, so I think at this point in the game, it's pretty safe to say there's actually next to no way we'll get to 2nd or above. So everything I'll focus on here is the upfront payment. And, well, 1.25 million, I'll happily take that. Confirm. Good bunch of money for us. I like it. Cool. I think we can keep going until the new part has been built. Contract proposal. Oh, wait, new designer. Okay, he's interested. He wants more money, and he wants more of a signing on fee. And it does seem we're actually still negotiating with him. Oh, his patience is actually pretty low though. So, let's up the signing on fee to 400k. I hope that's going to help a lot. Because we do want a better designer. Like, we honestly do want a better designer. I do want to push my vehicle parts, so it's got to be a high priority. And, well, cool. We got that. Then wages. I mean, I think... Oh, we can't go any higher up than 55k, apparently. Which is interesting, because we had designers that cost like 90k a race, so... Well, you know... I guess that's good. Oh, we can't even go much further than this either. So I think this is a good offer. Let's continue. Let's try and get him on board. I would be really happy to get him on board. He's already got nearly 2 stars, so it's a lot better than our current designer, and he's got a lot of potential. So I think he would be a really, really nice addition to the team if we could get him there. And then we'll eventually maybe have to look at the race mechanics too, because obviously they're kind of bad. You can, if you see here, like, they have a relationship with the driver as well, so it's got a chemistry factor to it as well. But look at that, I mean, she doesn't even have half a star. He's a bit better, but still not that good. And, well, I mean, yeah, obviously, World Motor Championship, but, like, European Racing Series? Or, like, unemployed is an option as well, right? Oh, he's actually good. Oh, the question would be, how much money does he want? Do we want to have a quick look at that? Maybe. Let's talk. Okay. Wages are important to you. So what's like the max that we can go? Okay. I think maybe we can start the negotiations at like 43k per race. He wants a medium contract. Okay. Let's give him that. He does want a nice signing on fee. 150 is the max, so I think we'll start at like 105k. Bonus size is quite important to you. Okay, if we finish, I'd say if we finish 7th or above, you can get a nice, what's the max here? You can get a nice 54k. I think that's good, but like look at him. I think like if we pay a bit more for him, that's going to be super worth it. Look at him. He's got 3 stars and he can nearly develop to 5 stars. He's got incredible amounts of potential right there. And if we can get him for that, I think that would be awesome. So let's do that. That would replace her already, and then we'll have to find somebody else for the other guy eventually as well, but I just don't want to strain finances too much too quickly, because we do need to take care of drivers too. So yeah, I think that's a good start. Let's continue. So this is going to be when our brakes are going to be finished. Awesome stuff. Automatically paused, that helps a lot. So yeah, look at that, that's great. Now, car, improving parts. These are at 4 out of 7, so that's good. I think let's get this one off the list for the time being. All the staff is allocated to that anyways. We will have to increase brake reliability after that first. And then we can up the performance on the brakes, I think. Not too bad, okay. Let me swap the parts real quick. So, I think Faith... So yeah, I mean, this is a factor as well, by the way. The car is looking rubbish, boss. Great. His car is better than Faith's, so... that's, well, But yeah, like they're fairly equal. That's always kind of dependent on the contract. If you have a number 1 and a number 2, the number 2 will always kind of expect to have the worst car. If they're kind of in an equal contract, they both kind of want good cars. And I tend to kind of just balance it out as good as I can. So Faith will get these new brakes right now then. And then we can continue a bit, not too much. Performance work will be done here, and we will get the contract proposal answer 2. Contract looks good. Shall we sign the deal? Great. Let's do it. Let's sign him. I like it. Yes, please. Please do. Let's do that. Sounds great. Awesome. New lead designer then, and look at that. I like it. I really do. Okay, I'm really interested what's gonna happen to that race mechanic too. I would love if we would accept that. Spacefish Racing's new lead designer. Awesome. Good times are on the way. Let's hope so. Okay, so car, improved parts, performance work is almost done. Not quite, apparently. Now it should be done. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. And then, first things first, reliability. That's going to have to be a major factor here. And, wow, 13 days after the race, so let's push that a bit. And then maybe we can get it to like 60, 70 ahead of the race, and that should be about fine. And, oh, factory stuff idle. Well, yeah, I took care of that. Circle of Signs as Dragon Race Teams. Okay, so they got a new lead designer, because obviously we got, Mr. GRN for us. Is Mags going to retire? Okay, well, just, contract proposal. Let's go back to the... Okay, so he's not fully happy yet. He wants more money. Okay. Other than that, he seems pretty happy. So we're at 43k. 73 is the max. Let's offer him... Oh, wait, it's the last chance, though. 58 or 63? What do you guys think? I mean, he's super talented, so I really don't want to lose the contract for like 5k per race. So I think let's just do that. I mean, it's probably a bit more than we need to pay him, but I'd rather have him safe than like... Oh, he's done... just with one of the drivers that I asked him to scout out. Ines. Let me check her out. Okay, I mean, that's not too overwhelming, to be honest. Let's maybe add another driver or two to the list that he can check out. So, sort of like European Racing Series, I guess. Wait, no, designers. Drivers. I almost got drivers, okay. European Racing Series. I mean, sort of like younger ones, because I do want to... see those that still have a lot of time ahead of them to develop, if that makes sense. They shouldn't be too bad initially, but like I would also be happy to take on new talents that can then sort of develop in my team. I mean, I've always got the reserve driver spot as well, so we can kind of push a good talent to that position too, and maybe try and give them a bit of practicing opportunities, and maybe eventually have them step up into the cockpit of one of these awesome cars. European Racing Series, maybe. Is there some unemployed ones as well? Yes, there is. So maybe we can check those out too. Well, I don't know. Younger dudes. Let's just check her out here. Okay, cool. That's that taken care of. Well, we gave him his offer, so let's see what happens to that. And let's continue. What was that? I think there's some other Grand Prix coming up now, or something that's not our own. Okay, car. Let's see how our parts are doing. Okay, still a good bit of work going, but yeah, there we go. World Motorsport Championship going down, so we can just see the results there and everything, but I'm not interested in those. If you are, you can always just hit pause real quick. I'm actually impressed at how good our drivers are. Usually you don't get that good drivers for a start, but ours are pretty decent, I've got to say. The only issue with them being is they've got literally nowhere to go. they're at the peak of their skill set and they're not really going to develop any further. It's a long-term kind of an issue. Staff, well, wow. Pit crew's actually not too bad. Sponsors aren't neither. But headquarters can't. Well, yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff to develop on. There's no denying that. But here we go. Contract proposal. Come on, say yes. What? Are you for real? I nearly offered you max money. Wow, okay. Can we just try and hire him again? Oh, that's actually a sad one. I really wanted that guy in my team. Like... Oh, come on. My last proposal wasn't horrible. We just... Oh, this is so sad. I really wanted that guy in my team. I mean, maybe that's eventually gonna work out, you know, but... Whoa. What? Ah, right. But yeah, like, okay. Let's see what other dudes are available, I guess. That's a sad one. Oh, Becky. Becky's interesting too, I guess, I suppose. Yeah, let's approach her. Wages are important to you. 43. She's so much cheaper though. I mean, yeah, she's obviously got to start less, so like she's got to develop a bit more than the other guy, but well, let's go 37. Medium contract, let's give her that. Nice signing on fee. It's probably going to be cheaper than the other guy too. Yeah, look at that. Just start there. Bonus size, we can go 7th or above again, and then, you know, what's the max? 42k. Let's offer her that. Okay, cool. 1. Maybe I do now want to go for another one to offer things to. Just right away. Not too many interesting ones left on the unemployed market though. Maybe we can go find some in the European Racing Series. Eve Harding sounds very interesting. Alex Barbosa too. Okay. Let's check that out. Eve. We're going to start with you. Cost 49k right now. Okay, let's see. You're interested. That's good. So, well, I don't really want to offer you less. So I'm going to offer you like 10k more for that start, I guess. You prefer a medium contract. Let's give you that then. Prefer an even split. We can do that too. Nice signing on fee. Let's give her 120k. And race bonus sort of 7th or above again, and then 54k. Well, maybe 63. Okay. Let's try. Let's hope that at least one of them says yes in the very end, so we can sort of start cycling through some race mechanics right there. But okay, taken care of. Let's move on. A few mails coming in and everything. Let me just pause this in between real quick. Telemetry center. Yeah, I mean, I would love Shenji. Potential is huge, but below average right now. It's interesting. Oh no. Huh. Okay. Teammates will not improve as quickly. Great. Awesome. So, so much about my talent plans, right? But she's got huge potential. That's actually intriguing me. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is actually, whoop, sorry for that, but that's actually, no! Oh, come on. I'm gonna keep her on my list, though. I really want her in my team eventually. Sadly, she apparently just signed a new contract, so... sad times. But that one is actually super interesting to me. I would really like to keep her on my list for later, maybe. Let's see. Okay. Looking at the car again real quick for part improvement. We're at 68%, so I think that's sort of good, isn't it? Nah, maybe we can go a bit further. Oh, no, wait. Okay, so it's soon going to be time to travel to Munich, I guess. But, I'm just going to leave that in there. I think that's fine. Staff. Terms not met. Oh, you want more money? You're happy with the bonus. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to offer you the max then, like, honestly. I can't offer you more than that, apparently, so I hope you're going to be happy with that. But there we go. Cool. Okay, she's still considering. Let's hit continue. And here we are. I think it's time to travel to Munich, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. So, well, for the goals, I think I will choose this sponsor. 13th or above for a bonus pool of 200k. Would be great if we could hit that. And let us go to the race. But I think, guys, that the race will actually have to take place in the next episode. So, as kind of expected, more of a management episode again. I hope you guys enjoyed it regardless. I think we got a bunch of improvements in. Got a new designer. Hopefully we will have some new mechanics soon as well. Our car is starting to improve. So overall, I think pretty decent developments. I hope you dudes enjoyed yourself. If you did, please make sure to leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on any upcoming episodes. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.